I'm assuming you already logged in.
I am loading up the game right now, so I have not
Ah,
fully logged in. I was occupying my time by playing a little Kingdom Come Deliverance. I am joining your lobby right now. Let's see. 9:24 was yesterday, so yes. That's the one that I want.
oh, so after you left, I found a thing that I want to find again because it was amazing.
Okay.
Um, oh, I have one. We're totally going to do this. So I have an emergency broadcast receiver. The last time I did this, I found a freighter, like a derelict freighter, that was a straight up like horror movie, like monster movie walkthrough of a busted ass ship. Uh, and I want to go through that shit again.
Okay. Sounds good. Really quickly, I just want to reintroduce myself. I am your host, Radmus Fliss. You can find me on Twitter at Radmus Fliss. Find me on Discord, Radmus Fliss, number 5149. Send me a friend request. We'll have a nice, lovely little chat. Maybe play some games together. I am playing No Man's Sky tonight with my brother Pick. You can find him on Twitter as well. Although I'll be damned if I can remember his Twitter handle off the top of my head. Pick, what's your Twitter handle?
Wife, what's my Twitter handle? I don't know if it's Sergeant Squirrel.
It
You
is.
can find me, but I might not find myself.
It is, in fact, at Sergeant Squirrel. That's at SGTSQUIRREL. He doesn't do a lot of tweets, but his wife does, and she is amazing. You should definitely follow her as well. She is Ukami Kasha. Her artwork is incredible, and I think she does streams for her artwork. So if you're into that kind of thing, check her out. That's at Ukami Kasha, at OOKAMICASHA. All kinds of fantastic, wonderful, beautiful art. Definitely check them out. My avatar, as well as the lovely little alpaca to my right here, is courtesy of the artist Birdie Blake. You can find them on Twitter as well, at Birdie Blake, and their commissions are open, so by all means go get yourself a nice commission from them. The alpaca that I've got with the ladder shades and ALG hat is just super adorbs. Hey look, our base is here without power.
Well, that's because power is a bitch.
It is. Okay, it wants me to go
I suppose at this
to
point I should
space.
ask if this is a family friendly.
It is not. So don't worry about it.
Ooh. Ooh.
We do so much cursing, discussing of violence, and oh, there's a whole other room now. Look at that. And a landing pad.
And a landing pad. I'm eventually going to build the second landing pad, so we can both land there for free.
Is it possible to move some of our furniture into the second room? Or did you have plans for that second room?
Well, I mean, there are more consoles to build with people attached to them, so... Like, I think the next one that we will be getting is the agricultural one, once I get the mission done, which I've been distracted because... Have you been to the Nexus recently?
I don't know what the Nexus is, so I'm gonna say no.
I don't know if you remember from when you played before, but there was that, like, spheroid space station that you would go to and you would talk to the people who are very similar to you in they're almost travelers. That place is a lot different now and is way more multiplayer than it used to be, which is cool. And they have like missions you can do together, which is awesome. And neat things that you can get for doing them. Um, so yeah.
Oh, I seem to be rather out of pulse fuel. That may be concerning.
I'm currently on the home star, sorting my inventory. And then I will be headed in your direction. Oh,
Oh, I
but
can
no,
use.
we want to do this thing, the emergency beacon. Well, once you are ready to do the emergency beacon, we can head to space and do it. In the meantime, I will at least head in the direction of the planet that you're at because I'm not there.
Oh, I
I'm
am on my way to your starship at this time.
okay. I was Yeah, I parked it literally right outside the space station because I was selling starships. I had recovered a couple of frankly not great starships, though technically one of them got me a decent chunk of change. Uh, you know the ones that you can find and get for free?
Yeah. Whoa!
If you have something like a freighter, keep them and then park your freighter next to the starbase and fly your junker into the starbase and scrap it for millions of credits.
Huh.
If it's good
Okay.
enough. One of them only got me like 350,000,
What's
but
the
that's
deal?
350,000 I got for free.
What's the deal with the fleet?
This yellow thing,
There's a literal fleet out here.
yes, the big yellow fleet that's out here.
Yeah.
They just warped in, so you can actually once you have a freighter, you can recruit frigates from these fleets. Also, you should be able to fly over to this freighter here that has the freighter tag on it, and you can trade with it. And then the first time that you jump to a new system, you're going to rescue a freighter in a group like this, and they will offer it to you to be bought, and then you will have your own freighter base.
Is it gonna look as cool as this thing?
Potentially, I literally turned down a bunch of freighters until I found the one I wanted. But at the time, I was also stupid rich because I earned a bunch of money when there was nothing to do in the game.
Right.
And then they were like, buy a freighter. And I was like, sure, I can afford that because I had close to 100 million units. Now I think I'm down to just over a million because I've been greedy.
Well, let's head on up to the bridge and ask the captain for permission to come aboard.
Hello.
Hi. Admiral Railer. Raileri. That's the only one that wants to talk to me, huh? It's okay. Don't get up. Or don't talk to me. Oh, you're busy talking to him.
I am actually not talking to him.
Oh, well, it's not giving me an interaction option on him.
Rude. I can talk to him. Uh, do do. They want me to buy their freighter, which is a Class A, but compared to mine, they have 19 slots compared to my 33 slot.
Ah, well,
So,
seems
and
to
I
me
can,
like they can stuff it.
yeah, and I can only exchange. I cannot,
Right.
like have two freighters. So I'm going to decline, and
That
you cannot
seems
speak.
prudent.
I wonder if it's because yeah, I think it's probably because I've already done the rescue thing that I have that option. Once you get a rescue out of your way, why can I not leave? There we go.
Well, I
Uh,
suppose I had best go rescue a freighter then, since that's where they want me to go next.
well, before that, if you don't mind,
We can go
uh,
exploring the wreck. It's fine.
yeah, hopefully we get a wreck, like the walkable. Anyway, let's find a chunk of space that's not so full, like this over. Okay, so I'm going in my inventory. And I'm going to activate this emergency broadcast receiver. It says activate pulse drive to begin tuning process. So I'm just going to jump And it's searching frequencies. Slow down to intercept. Yes. Okay. So if you come to me,
On my way.
hostile scan detected. Somebody gonna waylay me while I'm here? Ugh. Yes. Someone's gonna try and blow me up. Where? There you are. Here's the derelict ship.
I had just detected them on my radar, and then they went away.
Oh, I wonder if they were scanning you enough. Oh no.
They were scanning you before I got here.
Oh. Don't know, but there are landing pads over here. Make sure I have the proper multi-tool equipped.
Is there more than one?
Yes, I actually have two. One, this rifle I'm setting up as my combat multi-tool, and then this pistol I am setting up as my mining multi.
Oh, there's like a helmet here.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be spoopy.
Okay. I
Let me
guess.
know if you need stuff to replenish your cold and stuff, because it's gonna get real cold. The doors take a moment too, so don't hit them multiple times, or they'll open and then immediately close up. So here you go. Activate that console.
MSKs and Hammers. Status severe incident. Total lockdown. Access denied. No crew life signs detected. Crew manifest and captain's log may assist incident diagnosis. Cargo integrity 95%. Salvage and recovery likely. Access doors have been automatically sealed and internal systems disabled. Manual restart required to begin recovery. Well, let's restart internal gravity. Oh, of course that didn't work. Freedom of movement reduced. Internal environmental protection is offline. Attempt manual generator restart. Restart hazard control. Unable to restore primary heat control. Protection against extreme cold temperatures required. Emergency fabrication unit available. Access supply cache. Yes, collect emergency supplies. And unseal the door. Where do I pick up these,
This box right here, I think.
Ah, there we go. Claim supplies.
Now your scan will show you things that can be picked up.
Heating unit. Derelict freighters are dangerous environments. Oh, I
There's a
found a
box
log.
back. Okay.
Took advantage of currency fluctuations in Arshaloon 2. Profit ratio high at 346%. Cultivated good relations with the Vikings. Secured preferential trade deal in Kotasami system. Purchased large volume of unstable plasma. Instability escalated. Plasma exploded in hull. Hull breached. So now we know what happened.
Hey, really quickly, did you get this box right here?
Hey. No. I see no box.
There's no box on the table right here?
I mean, there's a box on the table, but it didn't show up as anything on my scanning. I was able to get some nanites from it.
Yes. You can get a lot of nanites from these things, so
Well, that was weird.
good to get as much of the salvage as you can. Scavenge. Yo, salvage freight module? Sweet. Ooh, here. Nice. Thank you, Hello Games, for making it so both of us can salvage everything. There's a log snippet over here.
Captain's eyes only. Partner Gek Hula Kolba. General hand.
Ugh.
Rare item found. Security credentials.
Nice. I do like how you can push things around in zero G.
Ow.
Oh. That's a weird jelly thing going on in there.
Alright, well, so far the weird jelly thing is not necessarily harmful.
My scanner calls it an abyssal horror.
Oh,
It
well.
is aggressive. Cargo is bones. Notes bioluminescent blood. Did you blow up?
A canister? Was I not supposed to?
Was it one of those that had a creature in it?
I don't know. It just had a little gun on it, so I shot it.
Ah.
Data extracted from medical bay logs. Partial report follows. Hireling Biff and biosecurity presented with uncontrollable crying. No treatment was possible. Case requires study. Log 7 shows similar cases this voyage. Interesting,
Log
interesting.
shows 7 similar. Oh, all of these are salvageable. Yeah, real gripping gameplay, salvaging a whole bunch of lockers, but I'm greedy, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah. Listen here, Mal. This is a salvage operation.
Yeah. By the way, I brought grenades.
Good. There's a sentinel right there. Or it's automated sentry, rather. Ow, ow.
I would say I got your back, but I was to your right, so I got your side. I'm throwing heaters on as I find them, so if you need to, pop next to them to warm up.
Shoot, my inventory is full. Let me poke about and see what I've got. I have a bunch of stuff that I wish I didn't have with me. Do you think it's too far for me to run back out to my ship?
No.
Okay.
I will not progress any further than this room. I'll just make sure I strip it bare, in the meantime.
You must do what you think is right, of course. Equipping a weapon is strongly advised.
down.
Okay. Alright, that's not a lot of extra room, but it's some. I'm on my way back.
So just from scanning, it looks like this way out of the room is actually going to be a short dead end, so we can pop in here, grab what's in here.
Oh, there's a log in here.
Yep. And there should be some supplies as well.
Personal data recording accessed for Assistant Owaja. Warp drive maintenance. Auto-transcribing audio. Drone's malfunctioning again. Need to report this. Can't get out. Can't get. Recording ends.
Well,
Depressing.
that's why the drones were angry.
Well, I mean, technically we're intruders, right?
Eh.
Ooh, a ladder.
Now, before you go down there, there is a computer over here.
Ah,
There's also another door. So, this teleport terminal, if you step in it, will take you back to the very beginning.
man, I should have stepped in that to begin with instead of walking back.
We hadn't found it yet. I didn't know it was in this room. You had already left.
That's fine. Crew status as of last shipwide bioscan 6 days ago. Commanding officer, Commander Guillaume. Duty officers, Quartermaster Uktifi. Lieutenant Riddle, Navigator Sekel. Crew status report. Crew Specialist 43. Crew General Hands. The best number, 69. Nice. Supernumeraries. Craft Gek Lalulier. Asteroid Dig Crew. Craft Gek Hussif. Mining Overseer and Sub-Broker Irritation. Partial remains.
Oh, great.
Scanning ship for biological traces. No detected biological trace matches crew records. Retrieving last known crew positions. Commander Guillaume, redacted area. Quartermaster Uktifi, reactor core 1 days ago. Lieutenant Riedel, emergency warp unit 4 days ago. Navigator Sekel, cargo bay 3 days ago.
Redacted area sounds good to me. Oh,
I got the crew manifest.
nice. So there's a door here and there's the ladder over there. Which way would you like to proceed?
Ladder.
Oh, that's cool. I actually saw you like put your hand up to use your scanner. That's not that far. Okay.
Got a door down here. Opening now.
Alright, I'm ready to blast stuff back into me. Scanning. There's something to loot further in, but I'm not...
Detected a doorway on the right. I've got a log here in front of me.
Ah.
Partial cargo manifest. Once useful springs, 453. Unmarked biosecurity crates, 4. Iridesite, 135. Genetically modified organs, 46. Unauthorized access recorded. Are we supposed to be killing all these things?
Actually, if you hold square on them, you get a resource that you can sell.
Living slime.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's just say hold the use button, because for me, again, not square.
Right. So before you run off, there is a salvage box here.
Oh, did I miss a salvage box? I did. Just a boatload of credits.
There is a salvage box here.
Is there no heater in here?
Some more slime if you want it.
Ooh.
What was that noise?
What was what noise?
Something went badong.
I heard that, but I don't know what it was.
I see some floaty doos further into the room, so...
Oh, I found deathly remains. An appalling relic, the haunted remains of some abyssal horror. It has lived at least 230 lifetimes and will live many more again. We'll stalk the bearer across the galaxy and the next unless it is sold before the curse can take effect. Wow, that sounds miserable.
That sounds awesome!
There certainly is a something over there.
There's a couple of somethings. There's another salvage box behind you in this room.
Yeah, I saw it. I was just letting you go in and out because there's...
Limited space.
Yeah.
So that's a way out.
I'm going to read this log entry here. Ship AI logging fragment recovered. AI internal memory encrypted. Decrypting output follows. Probe report for Chief Engineer Onum. Computational ability high. Oxygen use exceptional. Immune functionality extremely low. Conclusion: continued existence permitted.
Well, that doesn't sound great. Automated security. I'm just gonna... you threw a piece of that canister between my gun and the security, so it saved it. Oh,
It was
there's
not
another
intentional.
one. There's also a turret. I'll work on the turret if you get the sentry.
Sentry's down.
Turret is down. That's fucking teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work. And being able to talk makes it much easier to communicate.
Does not look to be any more to salvage in that area.
We've got another deck down. And there's another door on this level as well.
Right. So if you don't mind, since deck down seems to be the way to go, do you want to backtrack up to that door up top?
Does it automatically kick us out if we go the way to go?
No, I don't think so. We can backtrack later, but we may miss something that might get us more stuff at the end. You know how we found like critical logs and stuff? We found that security clearance. We might miss a security clearance, so...
Well, then let's go. I don't know why, as electricity in a suit, I need to keep myself warm, but there you have it. I need to do that.
Well, your parts don't function so well in the extreme cold.
Shouldn't they function more efficiently in the extreme cold?
I mean, look, you have joints. Joints can freeze up.
I guess.
Or it could just be a goddamn bedroom with a little bit of scavenging. Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck this chair.
Okay.
I guess now we hop back down, check
Yep.
out that door, and then go
Oh,
down to
yeah,
the
the captain's log. Hang on, I
Yeah.
gotta, oopsie, recharge my life support here. Here
Again,
we go.
if you need to,
Mm-hmm.
let me know. I've got plenty of ion batteries and uh, liquid oxygen gel stuff.
I'm doing alright. Let's check this room over here.
Yep.
We've got a...
All right, I am ready to blast. You walk right into my camera.
Look, I can't see behind me.
Ooh, we got salvage and a note.
Might well be the captain's log.
Yep.
Expedition event log. Entered Korvax space carrying large volume of encrypted data salvaged from freighter crash site. Secured good relations with the Korvax by presenting the encrypted data as an enjoyable challenge. Sold the now decrypted data on the black market. Made order for low-price technology components at trade terminal in Iebok Beg system. Dispatched shuttle to collect components from factory. On arrival, factory was abandoned. Seller listing no longer active on Galactic Exchange. Bummer. Hosted Viking trade delegation aboard fleet. Feast lasted several days. Celebrations grew boisterous. Severe damage to ship internals. Hull breached in several places. Sounds to me like the celebrations got too boisterous.
Yeah. Them Viking. Fight hard, play hard, right?
Yeah.
So I actually learned something about the Viking that I did not know before.
Uh-huh.
And their whole like warrior mentality and trying to control all weapons is based entirely off of how awful the Gek were, and how awful
Yeah.
the Sentinels are. And their plan is destroy all guns in the galaxy and make sure nobody has them, and then kill themselves because they will be the last monsters that need removing.
Okay, depressing ending, but otherwise I don't mind.
Where?
Something's making some kind of awful noise.
I bet it's right on the other side of the door.
It's an abyssal horror. Or at least that's what I'm getting.
Whatever it is, it's stuck in the wall. Ow, ow. Something bit me. Ah, above us. Come on, poke out through the ceiling again. I dare you. I double dare you. Well, I think that's going to be annoying, but not lethal. A couple of boxes to scavenge over here. Back where we came in.
Personal data recording access for Trader Leitgen cargo loading. All the officers are missing, barricaded inside that no crawling out of their recording ends.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of scavenge over here. Way back at the beginning, there's 2 tall lockers, these 2 blue crates.
I have honestly been a little bit lenient with my salvaging because of limited space, so...
Very well.
Oh, I found a pulse engine module.
Yes, you can find upgrades. Is this the one you read? Partial crew equipment record follows. Name, sub-broker, pallet. Specialism, general hand. Personal locker contains lens adjuster, nutrition pellet, private supply, soldering iron, and collection of personal letters. Last accessed 6 days ago. Detailed scan reveals a sticky residue coats the locker interior. Gross. Fuck this chair.
Oh, I need help with this defense turret. Never mind. You got it.
I mean, I helped. There's another one.
Turret?
Oh, yes, to the right. You can see its camera scanning.
I've been taking care of these automated sentries.
Alright, I'm gonna get this guy. Let's see, switch alt to plasma launcher. That's actually not as effective. Noted. My bolt caster is stronger than my grenade launcher. That's not what I meant to.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're getting a bit splody over here.
Yeah, it was a extra grenade that was unnecessary. There's a log over here.
I see that. From the Microsoft Kaizen Hammer, partial crew equipment record. Attendant Irk. From Water Control. Drill bits, parachutes, stabilized mining explosives, collection of intimate recordings. Ah.
Reveals was sealed from the inside.
Scavenge locker in the little hold there.
Another log over here. Research log entry follows. Maintenance crew found water sample in the cargo bay. Performed extensive contaminant testing. Observation. Do not repeat experiment. Very well.
Accessing the mainframe. Private mainframe access denied. Captain's DNA required to access personal log. Ship-wide bioscans indicate severe incident status. Override available. Indicate captain's fate to begin. I can enter unknown, deceased, incapacitated, or leave.
I'm gonna say that guy's probably dead.
Input accepted. Log will record captain's fate as extinguished. Duty officer may take command. Authenticate as duty officer to continue. Log in as Quartermaster Uktifi.
Hey.
Credentials accepted. Welcome, Quartermaster Uktifi. Log will record you as temporary commander. Last significant entry from Commander Guillaume follows. Read captain's log. Date stamp 1860.0. What to say about the specimen? It came from a private collector, a part of some family for centuries. We only had to feed it once a year. It didn't need light or water. All it needed was conversation, though it showed no signs of understanding. We have been commanded to sell it. Date stamp 1875.4. There are many ways to profit from a life form: exploit its labor, consume it, process it for chemicals. Other creatures are purely for entertainment. This entity, it is none of them. It doesn't move, it doesn't sing, or dance, or bleed. It just listens. Date stamp 1954.7. All it took was ignoring it. All it took was a month alone in that room in the cold and the dark until we found its value. Date stamp 1958.1. The creature has laid an egg. Even as I record this log, the crew prepare to cut it open. Wow. An encrypted download to Commander Guillaume's log from the MS Kaizen Hammer. Such an item would be highly valuable to those looking for information the last days of this doomed vessel. Okay. So we got the captain's log. Whatever it was they found, they treated it very badly. So, I mean, pretty much like any Gek would.
Yep. I mean, hey.
Ooh. Okay, first of all, Abyssal Horror, bad. But, spaceship.
Spaceship, wow.
Starship Shield Module. That's a Class C. I'd rather have the spaceship.
Where can you find a shield module?
Scavenge the spaceship.
I don't have that option.
Walk up to its cockpit.
No?
Nothing?
Maybe only one of us could do it.
Huh. I'm sorry.
No, fine with me. I've got plenty of shields on my ship.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably could do better than a Class C upgrade anyway. Room full of abyssal horrors. Another mainframe. And another log entry. What do we got here? Expedition event log follows. Docked at Vy'keen operated space station, fleet commander requested personal audience with local warlords, submitted appropriate tribute, preferential trade terms secured. Bartered with Gek traders in Arcan system. Favorable trade, 189% profit. That sounds favorable to me. Purchase supplies for merchant in the Immuno. Supply components were faulty, caused catastrophic fire in the hold. These guys have a lot of problems. Maybe they should stop dicking around with black market goods. It just seems like it's not working out for them.
Another log on this side as well.
I see. Nope. Here we go. Data extracted from medical bay logs. Partial report follows. Specialist Charseknin. Novel lifeform analysis. Presented with appalling necrosis. No obvious cause discovered. Recommend further discussion. Case number 63. Chance of recovery, 27%. That's pretty grim. Alright, let's check out this mainframe and see what we can find. Engineer control panel accessed. Generator failure detected. Fabricators on emergency power. Construct component. Technology upgrade freighter bulkhead or nanites.
So the bulkhead will make it so your freighter can have more space. Technology upgrade. I don't know what it'll do for you, but the last time I picked that and it gave me a freighter upgrade. Nanites or nanites. They're useful in the.
So I want this specific toy or that specific toy, or just give me a gift card.
Yep.
I'm going to gamble. I'm going for the tech upgrade. Internal technology replication initiated. Extraction complete. Nano compression complete. Deployable unit ready for collection. Rare item found. Salvage fleet exploration unit. A deployable freighter upgrade salvaged from the MS Kaizen hammer can be redeployed into your own capital ship to improve the exploration abilities of your fleet.
Yep. So
there we have it. I don't have a freighter yet. Would that I could simply salvage this one. But it seems like it's damaged beyond repair, and these Geks have done dirty on it. So we will say goodbye to the MS Kaizen. The MS Kaizen hammer, rather. And seems like I need to make a stop at the starbase.
I'm gonna make a stop at the home star before the starbase.
The home star is at the starbase, yeah?
Yes.
Well, for some reason it's not showing me the starbase, but it is showing me the home star. There it's showing me that. I don't know why it does this.
Because, I parked the home star right at the starbase, so. Hey, my fleets are back. I should actually, have them turn in their stuff.
Is that what I was getting notifications about? You have a fleet?
Yeah, you see all these ships around the freighter?
Yeah.
That's my fleet of frigates.
So you're not just a captain, you're an admiral.
Yes.
Wow.
Or I'm just a Gek, going about his business while other people earn me money.
Sure.
Oh, I built a really cool piece of technology into my exosuit, and I love it. I have a personal refiner.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to, throw down refiner dues anymore.
I'm going to do pulse engine upgrade first. Tuned hydrogen dynamo. Increase my pulse drive fuel efficiency by 6%. Let's move this over here. Who do I take the the captain's log and things to?
So I had the ability to turn them into either a guild person or a salvager on the space station. There should be a really intrusive, purple grayish. It's probably more purple than gray, but I can't see purple well. Symbol when you land on the space station, unless you haven't unlocked that ability yet.
I see it. Guild envoy.
Yeah, either the guild envoy or if there is a scrap dealer, you can take it to them. Guild envoy obviously gets you in good with the guild. I don't know what the scrap dealer does because I gave it to the guild envoy.
Oh.
That's certainly it.
buck the convention then and see what this guy has for me. Since this is the black market guy. Friend has information. Yes, I can smell it. You wish to make a trade? I have many nanites. He gave me 375 nanites for it. The crew manifest. And he's giving me more nanites for the captain's log.
Oh, he gives you nanite.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now I'm up to 1,914 nanites, which is not a small amount.
Yo, those deathly remains are worth over $1 million by themselves. I have another emergency broadcast receiver. Cool. We don't have to go do that right now. But that'll be cool to search in the future. Where is my upgrade thingy? Greater warp map. Upgrade control.
Technology merchant god, are you just done talking to me forever? You are done talking to me forever. Wow. So I cannot purchase starship upgrades here, period.
Gross.
Yeah. Super gross. Okay, so the new multi-tool has one more slot and
I can customize the appearance of my freighter? What?
so I can in, but I need the terrain manipulator now. Which means I need carbon nanotubes and dihydrogen jelly. Man, I'm looking at this shit because I think it looks cool. Talk to me, buddy.
Wow. How's it going?
Not you. Okay, so his spaceship looks really cool, but is worse than the one that I have. It's got a higher damage potential, but its shield strength and hyperdrive range are lower. And it's a lower class. So I'm gonna say no. Much as I like that thing, no. Like, I gotta get places, do things. I don't have time. I mean, I do. Hey, Corvax. Oh. Anybody that I talked to when I had that dumb mission to talk to people and find out more about what's going on is simply disinterested. I'll definitely take 1,000,000 units. That's fine. In fact, that ought to get me a lot of these fucking wiring looms. How many of these fucking things did I need? A fuckload? 19? In fact, that'll probably take up almost all my fucking money. 820,000. Damn. Oh,
I need
platinum
that.
too. How much platinum? 225. I hope I still needed platinum. I didn't cross anything off my list, which I should have done when I was done repairing them. Journey milestone accomplished. That's nice. I'm sure it was for cash, but right now what I'm looking for is... what can I fix at the moment? Hooray! I completely fixed a component. I did still need platinum. It's another one that's completely fixed.
Are you still on the space station?
I am, yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can. I think I left them on the freighter. Damn it. I have some repair modules. I believe they let you repair regardless of what resources are needed. So I'll toss those your way and use those on the ones that have the hardest resources to get a hold of, and that'll help.
The people who require pugnium. Okay, in fact, I think I have repair kits as well. 3 of them. The useful survival repair kit allows damaged equipment to be quickly and efficiently restored to working order. Repairing can be applied to any damaged subcomponent in place of the usual requirements. I don't know if it could be used on... oh, apply repair kit. Oh, okay. Cool. So, on all the stuff that needs pugnium, basically. Hey, it's another open slot. Chromatic metal's not that hard to get. Pugnium. That's another one. Alright.
Sure. Wait. Go.
I think I'm actually out of repair kits now, so that's...
well, give me a second, and I have some more for you. Plug my phone in so I don't lose charge. All right.
I think it's funny that I still have an efficient beam capacitor, but no actual beam on my starship.
So this is one of the reasons that I parked just outside the starbase. The repair kits are actually on Homestar. So how much units? How many do you have?
476,000.
I don't. That's enough.
But I'm also buying things at the moment.
Okay. I was gonna say we can pop in to another system and get you some.
Well, I'm making trades with the life forms on the station for some of the other components that I need.
Well, I've got 6 repair kits coming your way.
Okay. A nitrogen stabilizer, +1 solar panel power. I don't actually know what that means, but okay. Oh, that doesn't do me any good right now. Yeah, actually throw that there.
Hello.
Hello.
You will fill for janky as heck. I like it. And these.
Superconducting fiber.
Oh. Is your inventory full?
I'm currently trading with somebody, so
It might not let me give you stuff.
yeah, I doubt that it would.
Interesting.
That's the same guy. Alright, now I'm not trading stuff.
Okay. So, first, 6 repair kits. Second, have 1,000,000 or so units.
Wow. Thank you.
Well, you have to go sell the thing, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
worth over.
I sold the other one. I just bought a bunch of the components that I needed otherwise.
Ah, okay. I will salvage. Scrap the. Five. Get. Use your legs. Don't be sliding across the floor. It looks weird. Scare the children. Yeah, alterning that in that. So I should have gotten the.
My ship is
All right.
almost fixed. Clear out the stuff in my technology tab first. That way I can move my technology over there. Okay.
I'm able.
Oh man, I should have used one of those repair kits on the fucking launch system recharger. Oh well. Alright. I have almost entirely recovered my inventory. I've only got 5 broken components left.
For those.
Huh?
What do you need for those?
Chromatic metal, antimatter, paraffinium, oxygen, paraffinium, antimatter, and a magnetic resonator.
How much paraffinium?
I'll have to recalculate. Hold on. Generally speaking, I would imagine a lot.
Probably more than I have on me.
Probably. It was one of the things that I deemed not of significant immediate need, simply because I figured it was something that I could go get on a planet somewhere. I've got 214, and originally I needed 820. And I don't think I've spent any of it yet. So assuming that's true, 606 still.
Very well. Oh, I've got 210 that I can toss, right?
Hey?
I've got 210 I can toss your way.
Okay.
And then I'm sure I have enough oxygen.
Oh, I just bought the oxygen I needed, so that's no biggie.
On that then?
That component is repaired. Chromatic metal I still need. Antimatter I still need. Let's see, I need 2, 5. I need 5 antimatter.
Okay, that's no problem. How much chromatic metal?
Um, $291.
Oh, where'd you go?
I'm still right here.
Oh.
I think it might move me when I go to repair things. Sorry.
No, it doesn't let me transfer quickly from
Your space inventory to your...
from my cargo.
Yeah.
So you needed 200 and what chromatic?
Oh, stink. Now I've got to remember things.
Well, that should be enough.
I am short by 8.
8. Okay, I'll get you 8 more after
Is there chromatic metal for sale? I might just buy some. There's not.
That's all the. Oh, you cannot store any paraffin.
You're
I guess
cutting out. I can't hear ya.
you cannot store any paraffinium. I guess you are full.
No. I don't know why
I mean,
it's
I
telling
tried-
me. I wasn't.
Oh, it's because you were looking at the shop. That's why.
Oh, 424.
So there. That's all the resources that I can give you right now.
That still clears out another one of the things, and so now I only need, looks like 300 or so, or 400 or so paraffinium, And I'll be done with that one. And then the chromatic metal, that one is done.
Well, there's a good amount of paraffinium on home base 1.
Okay, cool. And then I need to make a dihydrogen jelly, which I cannot currently make because I only have 4 dihydrogen. So off to home base 1.
I need to run off to a system that you can't get to yet because you don't have the cadmium hyperdrive upgrade.
Probably true. I wonder if this is what beaming looks like in Star Trek. Just like caught in the pattern buffer right now. Oh, I've lost pick on voice. Oh, he did say that his phone was going to reset. So it must have done that. Cool. Cool, cool. Well, I'm glad I can come here without, sufficient power. What kind of things did the biofuel reactor take? Organic elements. That's not my favorite, but I'll take it for the purposes of accessing this. Actually, I need all of that. Oh, give me that dihydrogen jelly. That's part of what I came here for. There we are. Now my terrain manipulator is active. Oh, of course it requires a fucking wiring loom. Everything requires a fucking wiring loom. Well, let's go get a goddamn wiring loom, I suppose. Where is Likolu? I've never been there.
I did not even notice that I had dropped out of the call.
That's okay. I had noticed that you dropped out of the call and commented on it, and also noted that you would be back shortly because you had said earlier that your phone was going to restart arbitrarily.
Thankfully, it actually has not done that. It is waiting for me to very non-arbitrarily select it to do so, and so I've decided to wait until after we're done.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh, that's a thing?
I now have a personal force field. On activation, this module draws power from the exosuit life support systems to overload the multi-tool, distorting the electromagnetic field around the user and creating a powerful personal shield. I can now use Fliss the Determined. Where's Likolu?
Huh?
A base called Likolu.
I don't know.
Right,
I know I jumped into this system into the middle of a gigantic fleet of freighters that is under attack by pirates. By a lot of them.
Paraffinium. You said there was paraffinium at a base?
At home base 1.
Where?
There's deposits all over the planet.
Okay.
Remember, home base 1's the planet.
Yeah, but the implication there was that there was some in storage.
Oh, no. They're all over the planet. Relatively common at that.
I'm on my way with my terrain manipulator.
Yay.
I have actually recently upgraded my multi-tool marginally. So, I've got an actual bolt caster now.
Woo!
Okay, so
Journey milestone warped 50 times.
there's paraffinium everywhere. Cannot see any on the visor. Is there a scanning module you need to get for your starship in order to get access to that?
I think your analysis visor does it for the starship.
Well, that has not been working for me.
Well, there is a scanning module. There's a scanning module for your exo tool. I think that's the one I'm thinking. But like on my starship, I don't have any scanners or anything.
Well, if you come to a point at which you find a pattern for an exocraft, one would be much appreciated at home base.
I do actually have that. I didn't build it. I will go back and build it, and then I'll go off and do the thing.
You're fine. Right now I'm exploring by foot, and that is at least interesting. I'm on my way. One of my other goals, in addition to collecting the paraffinium that I need to repair my starship, is to find buried technology modules so we can unlock the solar panels. As I have a vested interest in increasing the efficiency of our base. As I'm sure do you. Question.
Indeed.
Have you ever seen any of Horatio Hornblower from like the 90s A&E series?
Nope. Well, probably at some point, but I don't recall. Like, the name is incredibly familiar.
So, it wouldn't surprise me if you'd at least heard of him, especially because it's the kind of thing Dad would really be into.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
basically, it is the story of a British midshipman who becomes the lieutenant eventually. But this midshipman, it's like a military story. I think you would like it. It's during the Napoleonic era, and I I don't even have the words to describe it. It's got really good drama. The the characters are motivating, they're inspiring, they're interesting to watch. The situations are uh, tense and well written. The acting is pretty superb. And when the characters are sarcastic, they've got that British wit that's just unparalleled. And it's really good. It stars a guy named Ewan Griffith. If you get a chance to watch it somewhere, I highly recommend it. The only place I was able to find it was I paid $25 to get the DVDs for Cassie. And so she's kind of sharing that with me. And we've been watching an episode a night all week so far. We've watched 3 episodes, so I guess not all week, but like half the week. And yeah, I'm really digging it.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't know if I mentioned to you, but Chelsea and I watched Camp Cretaceous.
Ah, yes.
And
I'm familiar with Camp Cretaceous.
we enjoyed it
Okay.
quite a bit.
I am glad that you enjoyed it. My big issue that I had with Camp Cretaceous when I turned it on is that the characters were a little too much like stereotypes, some of them unhealthy ones. I can't fathom any parents that would willingly send their children to Isla Nublar following the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World incidents.
So Camp Cretaceous takes place simultaneously with the Jurassic World incident. It's not post Jurassic World. So it's only the first park that died or had people die at before it ever got off the ground. And remember, by the time Jurassic World starts, the park's been open for 6 years.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember that much of the backstory, I guess, but it still seems really irresponsible to me. But the character that really gets me the most, and this is sort of a big pet peeve for me right now during the pandemic, is the girl who is the social media influencer who is on all the time. I'm sure there are those people, kind of, but so many influencers who are especially large ones and really popular ones, they're really struggling, especially right now during quarantine when people are being more demanding. They're struggling to deal with the demand, and they need their off time, and they need to be in situations where people are giving them the ability to be free from constant content creation, because we've been so conditioned culturally to look for a constant output of content that is a result of teams of people working, that when we have individual content creators, not saying they don't have teams supporting them, but it's very, I don't know, it's different. It's
Yes.
a lot smaller teams, and the faces of them are usually held a lot more responsible, and it's, it's more personal.
Indeed.
And
And it is very important that people don't push themselves to work harder than they can. And yeah, I mean, everybody should understand that what they're doing does take a toll. Like, even if it's just sitting there and talking with people, the pressure of talking with people uh, can be a lot, and it varies person by person. But especially if you have a lot of people that you talk to through whatever media that you're uh, engaging them with, just being the social creatures we are, you can't help but want to try and do as much interaction as you can. Otherwise, you
sure,
know,
and
especially,
there's a reality of, the less content you put out, the more it's going to hurt your, views. That is a reality, and I'm not trying to say that I understand the whole, YouTube's or Twitch or social media game, because I don't. I do this very casually, uh, and that's all I want to do with it. I definitely appreciate viewers, and I do point people in the direction of my stream and my YouTube channel, but it's not, for me, a constant thing. How much paraffinium am I at? 322. I need 410. So
I'm so mad at myself right now
why?
because I'm searching this planet for cadmium, and I have managed to go the exact opposite direction of a cadmium deposit that was basically right next to my starship.
Okay, well, I don't see another paraffinium deposit just yet, but I do see another buried technology module. And while I have 4...
Always need more of those. Some of those base upgrades cost like 10.
Yeah. Well, I actually, right now, I've got 9. So I've got enough for the solar panel, which is great.
Nice. Yes, those will be great.
So home base one's going to get, or I guess, Ryzen? Raichu base.
Right, Raichu, yeah.
Raichu base is going to get some upgrades. What do we got here? Copper?
That is a gigantic hole next to where next to the stuff I was looking for.
I don't actually know what I'm going to need to build this solar panel. I probably should have looked that up. That way I can make sure I have the technology. But I'm pretty sure I need glass, and I've been holding on to glass. I think I've been holding on to glass. Is that still in my inventory? Yes, I still have some glass in my inventory. So, that's still a thing that I can do. Uh-oh. I'm getting a notification from... Hold on. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning... Now it's gone. I don't know what it was trying to tell. Oh, consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding something. I'm probably dropping frames. I think that's what it's trying to tell me.
Them frames, them frames. It's all about them frames.
Well, people need to be able to see what my content is, and that's
Well, yes.
important.
I mean, you should also be able to see what you're doing. So
Sure. And, I'm playing on a computer that's not built for streaming, really. It's built for playing, and it plays just fine. But sometimes I like to play these things and record these, and sometimes we have, like, fun conversations and things. So,
indeed. there's I'm scanning this deposit, and there's just this little tiny piece that's like floating by itself. There we go. I got it. To the depths of this have.
Out here learning Gek words, accomplishing journey milestones. I'm fluent.
Cool.
There's the paraffinium deposit. Well, it's a beautiful night here on Home Base 1. At least in this region of the planet. Oopsie. I've learned the Gek word for have. That seems
Yay.
important for Gek society, considering that they're so trade-based. There's certainly a need to define the haves and the have-nots.
On one hand, I'm always upset when I get like, you learned the word for it or I'm like, that's not much of a word to learn, but at the same time, they're kind of important.
Yeah. I sort of wish there was a little more rhyme and reason to learning languages. Because the randomness of it is... It's not only frustrating, it's just flat out not how people tend to learn languages. Then again,
Yeah.
I'm comparing human beings to aliens, and we're all aliens here, so we learn languages entirely differently.
Indeed. Speaking of human beings and aliens, I've actually found a couple of subreddits that I enjoy stalking.
Oh?
One of them being HFY, which stands for Humanity Fuck Yeah. And the other being Humans or Space Orcs. Both of them have to deal with some very impressive wordsmiths and their ideas of how aliens will react to humans. And especially Humans or Space Orcs spawned off of a huge Tumblr post where it's like, I'm tired of seeing humans as like middle of the road or weak in science fiction. Like, have you seen what we evolved from and what we've done? We're friggin' scary. I want to see aliens react to that. Like the whole pursuit predation thing.
Yeah, I've
And how
seen
we're
that Tumblr post. Definitely.
yeah. So there's a whole subreddit that was built up because that Tumblr post was a thing. And people, very, very creative people, have written some awesome stories based off of that prompt. And some of them have gotten so far as, like, I believe there's one that's been cross-posted between both of those subreddits a lot, and they've multiple authors have contributed to the series that is now called the Jenkins verse, because the original story was actually a 4chan post, and it was the Jenkins experience, where the guy wrote about a story where humans are actually disgustingly strong and durable compared to aliens, and what that means. It's one of the many stories that consider us death worlders, which, I mean, come on, look at Earth. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun reading stories on there.
I mean, Earth is certainly a life world. It's a harsh life world. But so far as we know, the harshness of it is what encourages life to exist.
So far as we know. And the whole point of like this universe is that isn't what happened on most planets. And in fact, the level of harshness of Earth with all of the not only like larger predatory species, but also the sheer number of like microbial predatory predators uh, that we basically live in symbiosis with, um, makes it has led to us being that ridiculous, strong and durable selves, uh, kind of thing. So it's a fun, different perspective.
Yeah.
And it's gotten a lot of people who are very good at writing together and working stuff together. Cool.
It all sounds very positive.
And that's one of the big things with HFY and humans or space orcs is while there are things that deal with some darker aspects of humanity and potentially, alienness, a lot of what people write in there is um, very positive, and that's one of the reasons I read them. I want that positivity. I want to believe that humanity is something cool, because boy, howdy, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, that's a pretty big mood. It's really hard sometimes to want to believe that. Um, I've definitely had moments feeling both ways.
What is it? We are certainly living out the "May you live in interesting times" curse,
Yeah.
which I actually learned is the least of three curses uh, that are generally given together depending on how much you want that person to suffer. It is "May you live in interesting times." May you draw the attention of your superiors slash, those in power. Um, Shoot, I forgot the third one. Stupid brain. Uh, well, that was a fun place to go for like 3 seconds. Forget the penultimate, the second. I remembered. My dumb brain can't even put the what I need together. Bleh.
I mean, I'm sure we could look it up.
Could. Your scientists were too busy with what they could, never thought about what they should. Jurassic Park reference.
It is a Jurassic Park reference, and I'm wondering if I do that, turn that off. Oh no!
What happened? What?
Oh, No Man's Sky crashed.
Oh no!
I cannot remember the last time I saved, but I'm sure I didn't have 483 paraffinium in my freaking inventory.
Well, did you land at the base with it?
No, I teleported to the base from the space station because it was way more convenient than flying there.
I think that still saves it.
Sure, but that takes me to the base and still doesn't give me all the paraffinium I just spent like a half an hour walking around to get.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah. Well, I'm reloading in. We'll see where I'm at. We'll see what I've got. Hopefully it did a last-ditch effort. Wait! Don't die. But it crashed hard because I switched the capture from capturing my whole desktop to game capture because I was doing capture the whole desktop because when I played Spore and I had it on game capture for Spore, it did this thing where it flashed textures on the screen, like strobed them in a way that potentially, possibly could have caused seizures. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
What's the?
Not only is my ship less repaired. Some of the things that I had, like my flippin' multi-tool, isn't as upgraded as it was.
Gross. Do you still have the resources that?
Yeah, I still have the resources. Well, no, I don't have the resources that I walked around getting, no.
No, but you have the resources that you use to upgrade the stuff, right? And repair the stuff?
No, I still need to go grab a dihydrogen jelly and I need to buy a wiring loom, but... Yikes. Yikes.
So...
This does me a sad.
Next time you're in base, randomly hit that save point that I have there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm going back to the base right after this. Alright, got my force field. That gives me such a sad. But at least OBS isn't complaining about me needing to use a faster encoder now.
Yay. And now we know for next time that you should start in that mode.
Yeah.
So you know, learning has occurred.
It certainly does. For a moment I thought I was going to get a stream kitty, but then he went and sat back down on our couches.
Stream kitty.
He does not like to be a stream kitty. Where is the save point? Did it get moved out of the shed too?
It's just out, you know the ramp up next to the, right behind the shed?
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
That's where it is.
Fucking saved.
Wow, really? Gross.
Okay.
It's like refined glass from silicate powder. So I dropped 16, almost 1,700 silicate powder in my refiner, and it's like 40-to-1 ratio. You can only make 25.
Yep. The glass ratio is terrible. Just absolutely horrendous. Oh, hey, I can reuse these knowledge stones right by the base. That's interesting. And you're not gonna hear me complaining. No edit permission. What? What? There's a technology module here that I simply cannot get to, and I think it's because it's too close to your base.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that happen. It put one under my my friggin' ship one time, and I had to move my ship in order to
Dig.
dig. Yeah.
I guess that means I will go off to the buried technology module that I found before. And then start trying to track down all that paraffinium. Now I'm regretting that you didn't come back and build the exocraft.
All right. Well, I'm trying to get back, but this thing is goddamn arguing with me because this stupid map. Just take me to this friggin' system. Can I just go to this system?
No.
Thank you.
Why would you just want to go to any system?
I don't know. It might be useful.
Madness.
Complete and total.
Why can I not aim up?
Because it doesn't like me.
Clearly not.
Okay. Yes, I know. I've discovered this. Thank you. I'm not staying. And yet another jump. No. This is in Free Explore before. There's no reason for you to think that I wouldn't be in Free Explore now. Alright. I am now warping back to that.
Hey, Sergeant Squirrel's entered the system.
Woo woo. Yes, skip.
I'm not offering that thing food.
Oh, you're purple now instead of orange.
I don't know. It says you're flying to the space anomaly.
Well, yes, because it's between me and the home base. So, I will fly to the space anomaly, and then I will go around it so that I can actually target the home base. And then I will fly to the home base.
I accidentally just trapped an animal in a hole because it was running along and it ran right over the paraffinium deposit.
Oh, it warped me in so far away.
And there's a very angry plant over here that's like, I want to kill you!
Keeps exploding.
Yeah. I think I have missed some of the things that I went to last time. But that's alright. I'm gonna sort of try and make a beeline back to the... Man, the last time... Huh?
I did manage to hit the base and not the thing. I am directly above you.
Above me? Or the base?
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
Above you. If you look straight up, I don't know if you can look straight up.
I can, but I'm not in...
Hello.
There you are. It just basically puts my view in the grass. And I lose frame rate when I look at you.
Alright, well, I'll go over here then. I need to build that second landing pad. I threw some upgrades. Well, I threw what will be upgrades on the submersible, like a mining laser and stuff. All right, so you want me to build a doohickey? Not just a doohickey, but like a thingamabob. So, structures specialist, large.
Oh, now it's complaining that I need to use a faster encoding codec again. Well, you know what? I don't know what to do about that, because I'm not a good streamer person.
I need paraffinium.
Imagine that. If only there was somebody going out to harvest a bunch of paraffinium. Unfortunately, I plan to use it for something else.
I'll go steal my own then. You want that? Or different?
That's 187.
What color's the paraffinium again? Paraffinium?
To me it looks like a grayish color.
Grayish. Cool. man. I'm parked next to a heckin' big ocean, yo.
That's good.
Hey, I reached the other side.
I'm gonna have a long walk back to the base.
Huh?
I'm going to have a long walk back to the base.
How so? Well, at least it's not like other games where when you fill your inventory, you'll have a long crawl back to the base.
Like, encumbered status?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, I'm back up to 9 salvage parts, so I will, at the very least, be able to research the solar panels again. As I am distinctly of the impression that we should have solar panels before session end. Wow, apparently I did not have the determined title anymore, but I do now, so cool. This looks like a small paraffinium deposit. Yeah, it's like a blue-gray color. Oh, this is not a small deposit. It's much larger underground than it is on top. Mommy likey. I need a boatload of paraffinium, so I'm gonna do like the Empire in Star Wars and strip mine this planet. I'm the hero!
Yeah. Oh, how nice. My starship managed to land directly on top of one of those toxic plants that throws out a giant cloud of toxic gas.
Lovely, lovely. Ship seems to have an unparalleled landing navigator.
I mean, Ark has some pretty bad like landing AI, but man, sometimes you get, or it gives No Man's Sky gives Ark a run for its. There we go. That's
Okay.
what I'm trying to get my lips.
I now have everything I need, so I need to go. It'll take me 3 hours to get to you, but only 6 minutes and 10 seconds to get to my base. Oh
I am on the
boy.
other side of.
My stream is suffering.
You've been getting kind of crackly, but I've been able to understand you.
I think it's because my computer's trying to decide whether it wants to give me sound output or video output or try to balance both.
Gross.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a streaming computer. What can I say? I built my computer to play games, not to be watched. At the time I
Yep.
didn't think much of streaming when I built it, and then, you know, I started to get to know people, and I started streaming with them, and I was like, hey, you know, this is pretty fun. I'll do this from time to time. So that's now, you know, what I do. From time to time. And not everything I stream ends up on YouTube's, but a lot of the best content does. I think probably this one will. It runs a bit longer than most of my videos, but I do have a 3-hour Sea of Thieves video.
Yeah.
Would that I could play Grounded with you. I really think you would like Grounded.
I want to play Grounded so much, but it's not on console.
It is on console, just not on your console.
That's what I said. It's not on console.
It's on Xbox. I've got it on Xbox.
Well, I don't have an Xbox, so as far as I care, it's not on console.
Okay.
But yeah, I watched the AH guys play Grounded. I watched Markiplier and them play Grounded. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am aware of it, and I am super interested in playing it, but it's not in the cards right now.
Yeah.
I actually acquired an old Mac to let me play things like Roll20 and Fantasy Ground stuff at the same time. The wife, turns out that it's so old that I can't put an OS that is supported by Steam on it. Steam no longer supports the OS that this one uses. So.
Yeah, that is the thing. What's the OS you have on it? Is it it's older than High Sierra, yeah? Is it Yosemite?
Yeah. It's OS X.
They're all OS X right now. They've been OS X for years.
I have no idea. I don't Mac much.
Okay.
I know I got it, and it's one of those ones that's not supported, and it won't upgrade any further.
Yeah, no, that's. I've got the same thing with my MacBook. My MacBook runs Yosemite. I tried to trick it into doing something a little bit higher, and it bricked the MacBook, and I was able to get it back working again. So I have that MacBook. It runs very slowly, and very few applications still work with it. But you know, it works.
Yep.
Technically.
It'll run Fantasy Grounds, which is what I really wanted it for.
Is Fantasy Grounds... So I've heard of Fantasy Grounds. Is it basically an alternative to Roll20?
Yes, but there is, like... So... Somebody is going to have to pay money, and not necessarily an insignificant amount.
Oh.
But... Fantasy Grounds has, for the most part, better support for things. So, as an example, it doesn't matter if you buy a whole bunch of PDFs from Paizo for Pathfinder, you're going to have to buy it all over again or code it in yourself for Roll20. With Fantasy Grounds, you can link your Paizo account to your Fantasy Grounds account, and whatever you purchase from either side will be credited to you. So if you buy the stuff on Fantasy Grounds, you'll get the PDFs to download on your computer or tablet or whatever.
This advertising for Fantasy Grounds is not sponsoring Alpaca Lunch Games.
No.
It would be nice. Fantasy Grounds, hit me up. I'll do something more than casual. Let's talk. Your people call my people. But I've been doing Tabletop Simulator for basically the same thing. I found that not only can I import PDFs that I bought off of Drive through RPG, which has been really helpful for me because not a lot of the platforms, like, so I've been into Cyberpunk Red a lot recently. I'm getting very excited for Cyberpunk Red, Cyberpunk 2020. Transhumanism as a theme is a big interest to me, and Cyberpunk does transhumanism quite well, usually. It including some, globalism and technocracy and all kinds of other fun conspiracies to play with. But Artel Saurian is a pretty small game company, and so while you will find some fan-created things for Cyberpunk in like Roll20, there's not an account that I can link to. But Tabletop Simulator, I can literally import my PDF as an object into the game so that I can reference it on my screen, like pop it out and it takes up half my screen, and I can flip through the pages of the PDF, as well as use my screen capture tool to capture pictures and turn them into standees and maps. So there's a lot of versatility with that, in addition to having a dice roller that feels a little bit more active than type / roll 1d20 or 2d10 or whatever. You're actually picking up dice and rolling them, and I mean they're virtual dice, and it's still effectively an RNG, but damn it, it looks like a die and it sounds like a die, and I can't stress the value of that enough.
Well, Fantasy Grounds also has that, where you have actual dice that you pick up and you shake and you roll into the dice tray, which the dice tray is the chat log. So you roll it into the chat log and it will post as, you or your character, and it can even have your character target another character, and it will automatically do the math as like you've set this up as an attack roll. And so you add the modifier and you roll, and it does versus their armor class automatically, depending on how you have it set up. And there's a number of different games that it supports, and I have played one of them. A game called ICRP.
Yeah.
Fun.
So I have all of my inventory repaired on the Honeybee. I only need to get a magnetic resonator for my launch system recharger. And then also let me get these solar panels.
I have the paraffin that I need. Yes. That I need. So I'm on my way back to the base, and I will build the exocraft module. Now I only have one exocraft currently available, the roamer. But one thing before we hop off is I want to show you the nexus.
The what?
The nexus. I don't know if you saw the space anomaly hovering above the base.
I did not.
It's the Death Star that's hovering above us. But that it has the bigger on the inside effect, and there's some cool stuff like actual no joke multiplayer mission that can get you some neat stuff. And there are places to buy technology upgrades, whether that's modules or blueprints or whatever, so long as you have the resources to do so. Like, there's one person for multi-tools, one for spaceships, not capital ships, but your actual spaceship, one for exocraft, and one for space suits that have the entire basic blueprint tree available for you to upgrade. And I say basic because, like, for the your suit, it has like rank C stuff available. It does not have S rank stuff. You still need to get that from the merchant space station.
Okay. I need to get gold, and I'm trying to think of where the best place to get that is, and I'm thinking orbit.
How much do you need?
To build any one solar panel, I need 30 gold. But I could potentially build more than I could potentially build up to 3 solar panels, as long as I can build the metal plating, which I believe that I can. Because I've got 198 chromatic metal, and it takes 50 chromatic metal and 30 gold, as well as 1 metal plating to build each solar panel. So if I can get 90 gold, we can have 3 solar panels on this bad boy.
Okay,
And,
are you at the base right now?
I am at the base right now.
All right. I'll find you. There you are. Let's see if I can pass it through this wall. Because I have a lot. You said 90?
90.
Stand by. Oh, you're out of range now. Where'd you go?
I was trying to find you. There you are. You're on the roof.
There you go. There's 91.
Sweet.
Also, if you come over here,
That's the access spot. Object too close. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go.
yeah, that looks. I actually kind of like the orange better.
Are we planning on building up vertically on these? Because my inclination is the answer is and or should be yes.
I mean, vertically on what? Specifically, 2 chambers here?
These, never mind. Let me go. Never mind, I'm good.
Well, fine. By the way, did you see that I added some underwater chamber?
I did not.
It's kind of pointless to have the stairs going down to it, but it looks nice. Eventually, I'm gonna replace them with the actual like slide thing.
Everything's got power!
Yay!
Except
well,
the
almost.
biofuel reactors. What do you mean almost everything?
This is showing as not having.
Oh.
That's why it's got the red.
Well, now it's got power. What happened to my power?
Is it sucking too much power than those can give?
Well, it's not connected to all of them, but I can connect it to all of them.
Take this and take these so you can build more.
I don't need glass.
Oh. Well, have it anyway.
What I need for these are metal platings and chromatic metal. So I do not actually even have enough to build another one. Stream kitty. Snoot boot. Alright. Well, we have some power for some things. And that's good.
So there's different suspensions that make it so it drifts better, it slides better, or it turns better.
What does?
There's friggin'
for
upgrade for the
exo.
exocraft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that I don't need it as much.
Well, I installed the mining laser now.
Nice. That'll help a lot. Alright, I am going to... save, and then I want to find out again what I need to get the magnetic resonators. I think I need pugnium, because I think that's what the black market guy takes is murder juice from the sentinels.
That thing needs 10 living pearl? What? Well, that's broken, and that makes me sad.
How sad?
Moderately.
Reasonable. It
So there's
says you're on a
suspension that
planet.
makes this thing turn sharper. Where are you located?
So yes, they take pugnium.
I have some pugnium.
Well, I would need 7,218.
Stand by. No. Yeah. But if I can remember which system it is, I know I can find one that has high sentinel activity. And then I can go wreck some sentinel.
I'm going to... Before I finish, I'm going to do my little quest here and go to another galaxy. I haven't done a lot of space stuff tonight, so we're going to do that.
Wow, you can really clear out some forest. This thing. You get nothing for doing it. Kind of gross. But we have exocraft.
Nice.
Just, it's not terribly fast.
Alright, I'm going to Umbara Ikeda. SPAAAACE system, the Euclid Galaxy, first contacts. Looks like I'm already detecting a space station. Starship monitoring system reports hyperdrive error, warp fuel depleted. Searching for fuel source. Obtained. Warp fuel source in 16, 16, 16, 16, 1, 6, 16 kiloliter. Yeah, just tell me where I need to go.
We need battery. Blah.
Okay, that's a tree.
Always sending them. Friggin' island. Game, send me to a new abandoned house. I'm tired of it.
This looks suspiciously not at all like a source of antimatter. But that's okay. I learned the Gek word for happy.
Yay.
I learned the Gek word for new. I learned the Gek word for this.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
The structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It feels strange responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? I do not know how I am being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert, alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Hey, it gave me a warp cell. Isn't that nice? Awfully kind of them to do so. first, huh?
I appreciate you guys are upset that I'm cracking your eggs open and stealing your embryonic baby. But can you kindly fuck off so I can get on with it?
No.
God damn.
Okay.
Thing. You guys aren't getting through my shields. All you're annoying.
Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. You left me. Why did you... Don't lie to me. You... Even the others did not... Coordinates received. Where are these coordinates?
Oh. I was not paying attention. I actually got it.
You got what?
I got it. E10.
Oh.
It has been a while since I have died. I do not remember what the cost is.
On a planet, I believe you have to go find your stuff if you want it back. You should have dropped a backpack.
Yep. The question is did I lose anything else?
I don't believe so, no.
I can tell you it moved my inventory around, which I'm not too happy with. I had things in places for reasons.
You got hit by a plant?
No. I was stealing alien babies. I wasn't paying attention to my shields enough because I'm so used to not dying
Yeah.
that I died.
That's a thing. Pulse engine, hyperdrive, starship shield, photon cannon, phase beam, positron, infraknife module, cyclotron module, hyperdrive module, phase beam, starship shield module, Photon cannon module, pulse engine module, positron module, pulse engine module, infra knife module.
Kind of makes me sad. I go to the Nexus and I see all these other travelers. I'm the only Gek. There's no Gek love.
Sorry.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I like you even more. Helios just gave me another derelict freighter. What's it? Emergency broadcast receiver. I take it you are engrossed upon a thing.
I am currently, yeah. I just increased my hyperdrive range by 69 light years. No, I didn't want a description of what you're selling. I want you to tell me. Suspicious bolt caster module. Alright, so you have different things, but they're not helpful to me. And you only sell for units. And you know what, man? You should sell for Pugnium. For real. You should deal exclusively in Pugnium. If you're gonna do any of the things, that's what you should do. Oh, that's an interesting looking little ship. Can't say I love it. I don't hate it either, though.
Salvage data. That's funny.
Oh?
There, you can build your own races. One
It,
of the things that you can unlock is a race initiator.
oh, like a racetrack.
Yes.
Cool.
Moonpool 4.
Welcome back to Home Base 1.
Mm. So many things I want, but which one should I get? It will be. I can build better.
Okay, I think that's gonna be it for me for the night.
Alrighty then.
So I just want to say once again, I have been your host, Radmus Fliss. You can find me on Twitter at Radmus Fliss. Find me here on Twitch at Alpaca Lunch Games. Find me on Discord, Radmus Fliss number 5149. Send me a friend request. We'll chat. Maybe we'll play some games. Maybe you too could be on my stream. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'd love to have you. And Pick, it was so awesome playing with you tonight. I hope we get to play more No Man's Sky in the future. Once again, you can find Pick at Sergeant Squirrel. That's at SGTSQUIREL. So, like the animal. And it's getting pretty late here, but if you forgot to eat, don't worry, I'll pack a lunch for you.